Oh, I thought you just copy and paste. Isn't it? Oh, is it shift? How do you get the it makes sense. Okay, okay then. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just sits around. One thing I love about Skullgirls is that I don't need to play my music if I really don't want to. Honestly, the in-game edit. Having an amazing son. And then grabbed it. Quite a short tournament, so I had a short top 8. I have a big turnout today, so but that's perfectly fine, especially for a game like Skullgirls. You know what I mean? We're gonna be having Kelpie come up against Storm Rain. I'm just yes, because I a little bit of a in chat, but yeah, I've been practicing ever since I got bodied that one last little round by Dice. Shout out Dice, you can join us today for which is usually your probably gonna be your dedicated Skullgirls. Probably gonna be your dedicated Skullgirls commentator, at least one of them, while I'm still learning the game. Okay, until then. But yeah, announcement is up. What are you learning so far? I'm learning Black Dahlia. Black Dahlia is the reason why I even wanted to play Skullgirls, to be honest with you. No other character really was. I didn't really like any other character until she dropped, I would say, and then she came out, and then she's weird to play. But then again, I played Happy Chaos, so like as the pitcher. So like I'm kind of like, you know what? Okay, I kind of understand it. Then again, I've also played Eno, right? So It's I'm used to like weird ass characters that you have to play a little bit differently. I feel like she's a little bit slower than normal, and her assault is exactly 1-to-1 like Eunice assault. So, or her dash, I mean, onslaught, or I think it's called. I think it's called onslaught in that version. Really cool. Her ice grenade, honestly, her ice shells are pretty busted. That's a lot of block stun. Calling in the girls is sick. The barrel's nasty. I don't know what the hell to do with her teleport. Like, I feel like that's like the one thing in her kit where like I actually don't know what to do. I just kind of leave it out there. It's kind of like a puddle that kind of just leave there, just sitting there. You know what I mean? And you just hope they just don't wait for you, or I think you just use to get out of the corner, but I haven't found any mix-up use for it yet. And then obviously her install super. Yeah, the fact that she has 2 installs, guy, and one of them is a combo reset or a combo restance. Gas. I think it's her command grab or command grab. At least that's what I've been practicing. I don't think it's her practical routes though. I have to look and see if there's like more damaging end routes, which there probably most likely is. I'm just a little bit cheeks. Still getting better at the character, but that's the point of just picking up a new fighting game. I hope everyone is enjoying the new patch for Skullgirls and enjoying Dahlia herself. I don't know. I think everyone's general consensus is gonna be good, but you have to wait a little bit, give it a little bit of time in the kitchen so that people can cook up some stuff. I see Sonic Fox is playing her. I think Pen. But yeah, no, you still obviously see the queens of, like, I would say the nature of the game. Like, we still see Peacock, we still see Misfortune being the 2 queens of everything since it came out. But just now, yeah, same. I'm in the same boat as you are, because I've been watching it from the sidelines and seeing like, yo, this game's sick, you know what I mean? And then after like a while, I'm like, yo, why am I not doing that? You know, but I think I know exactly 1-to-1 reason why I stopped playing. Or why I didn't really continue. You know what I mean? Well, one of them actually was a stupid reason. I lost my I had a certain button layout when I was starting to play the game. I played Eliza, and I was actually getting pretty good. Like, I started learning like her schemet combos and like just certain routes and stuff like that, and good resets. But then like I went back to my other PC. And let me tell you that my whole, like, I forgot my whole layout for my controller. So I had to kind of relearn where I put all the buttons. So that's what stopped me from going back again. And then I came back a little bit more with the Robo Fortune. And I was like, okay. Tried Umbrella, okay. And then I saw Dahlia and I was like, yeah, this is sick. Wait a minute. Sometime, but I love it. I'm amazing at it. Yeah, no, I think it's a... Like I said, I was telling one of my homies, I think that this game is like one of those games where it's like you can get crapped on, but like, you know what I mean? Like it feels bad as any other fighting game, but like the amazement that comes with it. It's like how much hours or time that person take in to put like that, I would say, that mix up or that reset together. You know what I mean? Because you can play a character completely differently as well, I would say, from like one other, just because based off the team structure. Like for me, I only take Annie. Like, so I have a macro for Black Dahlia's dash. Oh, let me go ahead and check and see if we're gonna be starting up. I have a macro for her dash, and then I only have 1 assist button. So that means Annie's crescent cut is like the only assist that I need. Because I feel like Dahlia is pretty good when it comes by herself. Like she gets there. I think we're switching sites to the bracket. No worries. No worries. Yeah, I was telling CK, I'm like, yo, I'll run this regardless. I want this just to be a staple. Like, I'll run it no matter how many people. I just want to see some Skullgirls tonight. I'm bored. One of those things, you know what I mean? Plus, I need to get the top 8 ready and finish. Golly, man. I have some pretty cool ideas for it. So for now, you're gonna have to suffer through the top 8er. Anytime, King. We're gonna keep this going no matter how many people end up showing up. I just want this just to be a thing. Something that people can do on Sundays. And also, I want to give back to the Skullgirls community. I find them mad dope. I haven't met a weirdo yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those communities where I haven't met somebody that I was like, yeah, you know, that motherfucker was a weirdo. I just like everybody. All chill, all vibes. Everyone just wants to mix one another. It's like I'm playing a game with like a bunch of Eno players. You know what I mean? Kind of nice. Except for Beowulf players. Beowulf players kind of get under my skin. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because of the woo, the sounds that he makes when he dashes through you. I don't know if it's the tick throw mix-ups. I don't know if it's the mic drop, like disrespect, overheads. I don't know what it is, but Bayo players just don't get any respect. I think it's Bayo and Peacock players just don't get any level of respect from me. I think that's like a general. I don't know what the consensus is in the community. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's that one character that everyone just hates. Like, why you just know? You know what I mean? I saw some people hate Umbrella. I see a lot of people hate the hell out of Umbrella. Because, yo, I'm not going to lie to you. The fact that she has a command grab, that's it's not a same side. It's a cross-up command grab. Are you serious? You know how messed up that is in theory? Please, can someone please tell me who designed that? A cross-up command grab? You have to... It's a cross-up hit grab. Yes. 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 Keep that in mind. Hit grab. Correct. Though command and hit are two different things. But still, that might as well be a command grab. Because ain't nobody who's learned the game gonna know that. You know what I mean? And she got a plus... Yo, I didn't even know that little her 2L or light punch... is a freaking, what's it called, a +4 on block, or is that +4 on hit? I think it's +4 on block. Yo, anyways, no, Umbrella's just a criminal character. I'm not gonna lie to you, she's just very criminal, very, very criminal. But I guess everyone in this game is criminal. It's one frame ground to air kick. Yeah, and then I'm like, I watched, shout out to Zayad, I watched Zayad's guides, and then I learned like the concepts of like jump blocking and how you can like land a little bit faster. I think it's recovery. You can land a little bit faster when you block in the air for some moves, so you can punish people like Philia's jump H, which is really cool. Land canceling, yay, which is really cool. Shout out Zion, you know what I mean? Shout out to that boy out making the guides. You know, come back. I see you inactive on that YouTube. Come back. You know how it is. You know what we do. But yeah, I've been watching that, and like that's like mechanics I'm not even gonna be able to implement in the back of my head for a while. You know what I mean? Like once like in the blue moon, like I'm gonna definitely do that, but like I'm not gonna be able to use that for a while. Same thing for like the umbrella mix-up. It's like ain't nobody. I'm not gonna be able to need to use that for a while. The layers that I've been watching on Mixmaster, I'm not gonna be able to do that shit for a little bit. I need to get used to still. Yeah, but that's the point of it, right? That's the cool thing about game. I actually don't know what the there's that like hollow point as well in the game, in like the when you kind of look at the game's future and you're like, okay, are they gonna, I hope they don't do what they did with like, for example, I'm no disrespect, but I don't like the way Rivals of Aether is building up. You know what I mean? Like if there's a third Encore, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be 3D. I want it to stay the same. Okay, I like these. I like the graphics. I like the hand-drawn stuff. You know what I mean? I like the pixel stuff. I do like to see that this game's gonna be adding more characters in, which I'm definitely enjoying. I see like that's how they're building it up, and the community's kind of pushing it forward, right? So season 3 and everything down the road is just gonna be I guess this is gonna be the same game throughout everything, right? So Mary's the last of season 1. This is season 2 of characters, yeah. Oh. Because I mean, like, I'm like a big fan of keeping the original art the way that it is. That's why the whole reason why I didn't play Darkest Dungeon 2. And I'm a big fan of Darkest Dungeon 1. The whole reason why I didn't play Darkest Dungeon. I don't like the 3D aspect of it. I don't know why. Well, shout out to the Black Reliquary crew, by the way. If you guys have played Darkest Dungeon 1, please go download Black Reliquary. It's free. It's free. Well, that kind of tells you, summarizes what kind of video games I've been playing recently as well. Darkest Dungeon for years. One of the best games I've ever played ever. It's like, in my opinion, it's the roguelike before that it's the end all be all roguelikes that'll probably show you what you can really do when the game punishes you to the utmost extent. Like everything's RNG, but RNG to the extent that you can kind of control it. But yeah, no, I love everything about Darkest Dungeon. So I'm very into like the cultic side of like those type of things as well. Like, you know what I'm saying, the Cthulhu mythology and all that jazz. I find that stuff mesmerizing. I don't know why. I guess I'm just a psychopath on the inside. You know what I mean? I look at fire every now and then, and I just flick that thing. I'm just like, yeah, I could burn a couple orphanages. Burn a couple buildings. You know what I mean? I can see that thing just go. I shouldn't be saying this out loud. Just letting out my the FBI agent on my phone's like, put this man on a watch list. Like, have you ever been to a bonfire and you just throw like firewood into a bonfire and like you see that thing just go. You know what I mean? Like this inner psychopath in you is like, yes, yes. But that's kind of that's honestly how I feel about Skullgirls in a way. I get mixed and I'm just like, do it again. I want to see it in slow motion. That was sick. Do it again. Everyone looking at you like a psychopath. God forbid you actually enjoy, you know what I mean? You enjoy watching somebody skilled play the game, let alone getting twerked on. Actually, no, not a lot of people, not a lot of people enjoy that. Not a lot of people enjoy that. Are we gonna get this started? What's going on? What's going on, Chimps? You versus Varianth? Nice. Okay. Oh, we switched it over to challenge. No problem. No problem. We're switched whatever we switched. I don't know. Is it top 4? Top 4? Or top 8? I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. I want to see some Guilty Gear. Get your asses up here. Let's get this started. I said Guilty Gear. Skullgirls. I'm gonna have to get used to that, man. I'm not used to hosting a Skullgirls event. You know what I mean? Let alone playing this game and booting it up. Not used to that at all. At all. So we're gonna have our very own casual night versus Varianth. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Varianth. Coming through. My man got a whole bunch of question marks. Alright. He just that one enemy in the MMO that you just don't want to mess with. Now, I'm not going to have a lot of, I would say, good vocal cues when it comes to actually telling you guys what's going on in the game. You know, your boy is still learning. But I will be able to provide, hopefully, a little bit of comedic relief while your homies get mixed up. And you can also teach me as time goes on. I'm going to go ahead and get this all ready to go. Obviously not grand finals. We're just going to put this in the top 4. Winners. Off. Don't have pop. Got berry. Sasaki, you should have had this ready to go beforehand. No. Oh, shut up. We do this to get away. Ice. Oh, another cool character is Painwheel, but Painwheel got that. It's not a charge character to a degree, I'm pretty sure, right? But nice mix up and going for a restand. Yeah, nice tech. Big bad. Knuckle gonna be getting blocked. Found a way in. Varianth. Keeping it a little bit more traditional with their combo structure. Giving Casual a little bit more time to push block, but not gonna be enough. Gonna be taking that round. Gonna be making it a quick. There you know how it is. There you go. Up by 1. And that's, like I said, the cool thing about Skullgirls is that regardless of the speed of the matches, you're learning something while I watch. Like, I think Painwheel's combo routes are so sick. I would actually put her into my team, to be honest, as well, but I just don't really like how she plays, to be honest. I don't know why. Okay. We're gonna be having... We're switching the names, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch. Nice. Casual. Pressure up. Varianth, take your turn back. With the side switch as well, putting him into the corner, finding his way out with the super, but getting caught. Happy Boo Boo. Both characters gonna be happy taking a lot of damage from this. That's a lot of damage. Nice. First gonna be able to do something, but not gonna be able to do anything else. Gonna get the push block out the projectile. Nice. Firm. Hopefully this sets casual up for enough damage. No, dropping the combo. Or might have just been a reset, actually. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. In this game, I don't know when someone's dropping the combo intentionally and when it's an actual confirm. Nice. Big band. Assist. Finding the casual hit. Getting the character as well. Ah, rest in piss. Ah, not gonna be getting the full conversion, but that's fine. Still getting Pain Wheel's install up. So can someone please tell me what the Pain Wheel install does exactly? If you don't mind. What exactly does it do? I know it buffs her, of course, but like, to what extent? Extent. I know Kai's makes him have a multi-hit on most of his normals and on his specials. I know that... I'm not too sure, to be honest. You know what? That's okay. That's fine. That's okay. Because I don't know. So we're learning together. Learning together. Hatred install does stuff. No, we're gonna look this up. The glories of the internet.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's
We're just gonna look this up. Mizumi, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mizumi. I'm pretty sure Skullgirl's not Mizumi, right? It's not a Dust Loop game? Yeah. Alright. While this man's getting mixed, I'm gonna go look and see what the hell this is. Jesus, her cons. What the? While this man gets put in the corner, nice. Gonna be getting a character. Hatred install still up. No. Oh, air damage to confirm. Right in the ass here. What? Eesh. Resets. We don't block. I think that's a cross up too. Honestly, that reset looks mad disgusting too. Nice. He's back into the corner. Casual, unfortunately, fighting his way back in. Nice, confirm. Gets a good amount of fees back from that too. 100 gauge. Right. Blocked the assist, but not giving enough to block the super. Took a good amount of damage on Big Band. Calling Big Band in with the red house. Big Band getting overhead, so a pretty nasty conversion. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna kill, but this is guess for game. Or it might. No, it's guess for game. Alright, Hatred install. What does it do? All Hatred guard moves have one additional hit arm. Oh, she gets armor. Okay, so she continues to get more armor. Guard armor starts on the first startup. Damage returned from Hatred guard increased. Okay. Absorbed by Hatred guard cannot kill Pain Wheel. So she just becomes Guts from Berserk, basically. That's what you're trying to tell me. So that's what you're trying to tell me. She becomes Guts from Berserk, and Shadi just becomes unkillable. She just becomes Tryndamere from what's it called? From League of Legends. And she increases the properties. So blue Burr Reaper causes a wall splat. Ooh. All of her supers do. Jesus, what the? This does a lot. This does a lot. For an install. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. I'm reading this whole encyclopedia. I could take classes on what this install does. Hey, yo, Varianth, yo, give me the summarization, okay? What? Give me the TLDR like I'm a fourth grade child, okay? What did this install? What does this install exactly just do? Like I don't. So she becomes Tryndamere, yes, and then what? Her projectiles give wall bounce. I see that. Her air heavy kick while ground bounces. I see that. Golly. Death crawl travels across the screen faster? She becomes the bitch from the ring? Oh no. Why is that even a thing? Why do they add that in? That's just a little bit of a just why not? Just throw that in there. Just why not? You can just crawl faster. And all our normals can't die while armoring. All our normals get a property change. Sick. Right. I appreciate that. And what's her best super in your opinion? If you don't mind telling me, what's her best super? Specials, excuse me. What's her best super? If it's not hatred install, would it be her overdrive? For overdrive, what's her best super? Or most useful one? Her air thresher? Okay. I see. I see. I see. Okay. Okay, thank you. I get to see my character getting played. Who is this? I need names. Fighting Kelpie. I get to see my character played. Nah, Philia Ball coming in clutch. Nice cross up. Question mark. That's one thing I noticed about Black Dahlia Point is that she has a pretty hard time setting up her game plan, especially when you're fighting against a character that kind of just rushes into you, know what I mean? She has pretty surprisingly slower moves than I would say the average, but in most cases you get used to it. Nasty. I forgot. I didn't know you can jump cancel off those. So that's what you do. I'm watching how to play Annie, to be honest with you. This is teaching me a lot. Pretty cool watching the game that you play a little bit be done by a little way better individuals, I would say. Mad plus. Ooh, bionic arm. Yeah, I did also figure out that move, that squiggly super cancels the. Is Moosen. Thank you. Okay, got the assist. Sick route. Ooh, nice bait on the super. Hatsune Miku colors though. Kelpie. I like those. The cross up. Nice. Ooh, not nice enough though. Hard up. My man came in kicking. He came in kicking. That's what I like to see. Hope he's taking it. Come on. Casual, I got that correct, right? It's top 4. This is probably gonna be like winner, like losers. We're gonna do losers, like losers finals, and then we're like losers semifinals and losers finals, and then the grand final.
Try to keep it cute, huh?
Nice. Don't do nice. Thick combo. Okay, the assist coming in clutch, but not gonna be able to armor through it. So what's that projectile? Oh, is that projectile the counteract Philia assist coming in? That's pretty smart. Placing on the ground because he knows that the Philia is gonna move forward, right? Ooh. You know that. Armor coming in clutch. Combos. Sick. Nice way to find yourself out of that situation. You'll be getting a pretty nasty conversion as well. Ooh, nice burst bait. Tried to go for the air grab, but gonna get teched. Box overhead. Good movement from both sides. Okay. Per dipper, not being able to realistically do anything, but that's fine. She can just throw out all those. Wait, is that like a special that you have to put in, like a full half circle? Is she a charge character? I don't even know what Umbrella does, to be honest with you, other than the fact that she throws out the projectiles. Parasol, I mean. I've seen, to be honest. We are champions of the world with my man with the King DDD colors flying out of there. That man flying out of there, bro. King DDD colors and all. Now play rocks. Now play. I'll play All Stars, please. By Smash Mouth. If you play All Stars by Smash Mouth right now, I swear to God.
Who will be our star tonight? Showtime!
Clip it, just for clips. Just for the clips. You take music requests? What's your profession? Well, I'm a professional big band musician. I can play any song on the French horn. Eesh. I think messed up the overhead chance, but that's okay. Getting a happy boo-boo. I like that color too. The way that he makes the crescent cut. Look. Okay. Her Dipper, another version, to be honest with you, because Annie's just a combination of Soul and Kai all in one. Why not? You know what I mean? Messed up? Let it build. Blocked his overhead. Nerd. Nice push block. Got out of the situation. Still has the full build overhead. I'm pretty sure full build flamethrower. I think. Nice. Ooh, really good punish. Ooh, playing Tekken bowling? Let's go. Head still up. Head still gets damaged. Oh my god, he just... Ooh, nice retaliation. Almost got hit by this quickly super. Oh, symbols? I think he's dead. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, nothing left to see here.
If this switches, there doesn't switch their name again, I got you. This is cheese. Still at level 3, yeah.
Time to pull myself together. Everyone good to go? Let's rock!
Fine. Game points. Nice burst. Using the Philia assist to push them into the block straight is always a really smart idea as well. I like seeing that. Nice. Not gonna be able to burst bait that situation, but that's fine. Still getting the burst from your opponent. No way. No way she can just make that save. Eesh. Man, this is teaching me that I gotta learn any combos, man. Like, I know Dahlia combos pretty well. Tried this double charge up, but instead killing the parasol assist. Let it build. charging up most of the stances. That's gonna be a deep combo if you get hit. Yeah. Yeesh. Fighting for his life, big man. Not gonna go down just yet. Yeah. I lied. Damage. 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 I lied. I shouldn't have said nothing. Shouldn't have said a single thing, but you know. Annie, you can't really predict the Annie damage just out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't expect Annie just to come in with like a full-on big brolic arm and just blow up his health bar.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
I guess the kind of I want to see some Dahlia stuff, but I'm just watching her do the goddamn Nene in the corner. Nice. Ooh! You got it out, Steve. For what reason? For what reason? Found himself in the corner. That thing came back for real? Bobby spurned his hat. I didn't expect that thing to come back. Nice block. Leviathan. Eesh. Oh!
I'm sorry.
I saw the burst.
Player one wins.
GG's. That's gonna be the boy, Kelpie. I'll up for the count. Hey, yo, listen. That was a sick ass set, though. I'm not gonna cap. That was a sick set. 2 for 2, back to back, throwing hands. Golly. Yeah. That's good. And if you guys want to support the players, I want to make sure I would drop the match arena right now, but the match arena is actually having like mad issues. I don't know why the website's is messing up, but if you guys want to support the players, exclamation mark. Actually, I don't even know where I can send y'all. Oh. Nah, that won't work. Yeah, let me check Match Reno. Let me check Match Reno. Let me see if this actually works again. I was thinking something. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna. I really don't have any places. Varianth and Muth. I don't know where that list came from. Muth, where that list came from, but now it works. Great. If you guys want to support the players, please Go right over to the match arena. Show some love. Okay. Get this game going. Varianth versus Moose. And where's this in is this losers finals or winners finals? I don't really know what this is. I want to switch up the titles. Leviathan. I hear that, I know I'm getting bodied. Mix. Yo, I might become a pain wheel player. Leviathan. Just based off of that reset, how toxic that looks. Nah. I'm just probably gonna switch it out. I'm probably gonna put Annie point and then Dahlia second, and then just have I'll be practicing more Annie combos. Cause I only want to play 2 characters. I don't really want to play 3 characters. And I feel like it covers. They both cover each other pretty well, so. Nice. I had to go for the cross up. Oh, they're running there at least. So nice super to get off me. A lot of help, or at least red help on Big Band. If everyone's trying to look for that switch out, you don't want to give Big Band that health back. Ooh, nice counter super. Finding a dead Parasol. I like how cool, like, after like a lot of experience, how you kind of see how Moosenhiem, for example, how when he gets push blocked, he immediately just starts charging something in most cases. You know what I mean? Just because you get used to those situations, and that's the norm, that's the best reaction, because you can't do anything. So instead of whipping a button, you just hold it. Always cool to me. It's always cool to me. I feel like it's gonna switch their names again, and I'm just gonna preemptively guess. I'm gonna get mixed so hard you don't even understand right now. I'm gonna get mixed so hard. Okay, we're good. I'm just smart. I'm just better.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
I can see it now. Okay, the stare down their lifetime? But that doesn't matter. Gonna be getting nasty confirmed. Jump over it. That's just not really gonna be doing anything. Goes into a grab. Sends the hat in. The head in. No head. Tekken bowling. So no head. Nice mix up. Gonna be able to take the assist. And the second hit continues. Hatred install. Ooh! Nah, there's no way you continue this. I was gonna say. There's no way the happy birthday continues. That's so sick! Golly. Woo! God, don't make me drop Annie. Okay, listen, I was already thinking of like a character. I will pick up. I find her so cool. I will play Pain Wheel. I just don't want to learn 3 characters. Because everyone keeps telling me, yo. Drop Annie. I think Annie's cool, but like I just like I look at this and I'm like, yo, this looks so nasty. It looks so nasty. Very B kind of making me want to play this character. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that means I'll be taking just okay, B, I want your opinion. Well, how does Painwheel Dahlia sound? Okay. Painwheel and just those two. Just those two. I will if it's not too bad, I don't mind. I know that doesn't really matter, but I like to hear it from other people's standpoint, because some people tell me like, yo, that team, you know what I'm saying? I know structure in this game works a lot more. It's more important, I would say. Nah, I think as well, the issue that I would have is like, I need an assist that covers Dahlia while she reloads. Which if Painwheel can do that, then I'm doing that. She just flight! Is she not a charge character? She's a record character. I'm gonna try her out for a little bit. I'm gonna go check it. I'm gonna check it out. I think it's a charge. I think she's like a pseudo charge character. Nice. That's why they are super so sick. Oh! Yo, nah, I have to. You can do that off a burst. You can just armor through it. I'm dropping Annie. I don't care. I don't care. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. I can just tell someone to hold that. Nice. Yep, V don't even know, but they just basically just gave me like a whole new reason to pick up this character. A whole new reason. That's all. I hope you guys are enjoying the kind of like the startup nostalgia that I'm having as well watching this, because I don't know half the crap that I'm looking at on my screen, but I think it's so cool. I don't know what's going on at all in most situations, or what decision making they're making, or why they're doing what they're doing, but I just know that it's just years of experience behind it, and it's a lot of bull. I tried to go for a pretty sick route too. Is that, ooh, so he uses JM. Ooh, throw the bomb. Yo, honestly, that bomb is so busted. Okay, so let me see how so does the trap just stay there? Double overhead, because the install is still up there. Oh yeah, nice. So switched it in. So that's all ice. Yeah, that's dope. Oh, that would be sick. Wait a second. Wait, that would be pretty dope. I just took that. I just took that in. Yo, this is giving me so many ideas. Technically speaking, if I have Dahlia just have nothing but ice bullets and Paywheel armor, they have to guess a lot. They have to guess a lot. I'm sorry, this is making me so happy. From a person who loves to like lab like really stupid resets. Resident Evil 4? I know that reference. Labbing? I am labbing. I've been not doing nothing but labbing Dahlia, but like I just the movement, you know what I mean? I have to get used to that, and then also like just playing in my secondary character. Like I'm not bad at well, I am pretty bad at Dahlia, but like I'm getting used to like her hit confirms and what routes you want to go for. But it's the other character I need to learn. Nice DB. Besides my corner. Jumped in with a shot. Doesn't have any more bullets left though. Has to reload. But that just takes one install super. Nice. Like I find that so sick. What button is that off of, to be honest with you? So that's off of that button that you can just jump cancel off of it. I'm going, ooh! GG. An overhead, same side. Ooh, it hits backwards. I see. Pay will come back. Yeah, no, I think I said I'm definitely feeling like if I'm definitely looking at this like, yeah, you know what? Take the plunge, drop Annie, put the pain wheel in, call it a day. Why would I do that? I don't know. I have one. Okay, one. Keep in mind, I played Skullgirls Mobile. Okay, my pain wheel in Skullgirls Mobile, diamond. You know what I'm saying? I have to use that. I have to use that trick. So when I played Skullgirls Mobile, that's how I looked at like Dahlia's combos, and that's how I looked at like pain wheel's combos, and I was like, yeah, this character's sick. But some people say that this character's mids. And you know, I play Eno, so you know your boy doesn't really like, boy don't like to be playing mids all the time, but you know, it is what it is. I have to deal with it. You know what I mean? But Painwheel looks sick, man. Yo, B, you're gonna have to show me some stuff on Painwheel. I'm probably just gonna run her and Dahlia, to be honest, back to back. Just the sisters. I know they're not related, but like I'm just gonna in my head. You know what I mean? Alright, we're gonna have Casual Knight versus Kelpie. Hey, to get this all ready for you guys. Rigor mortar. Oh. Great, sorry. We find a nice time to transition into this. Yep, that's a good time. Nice combo. You see, I saw all of her cons. I don't really care too much about that. You know what I mean? I'm just like thinking like, am I very much like out of my, am I a nutcase for just taking her and Dahlia together and calling it a day? Like, I just don't want to learn a third character, man. I like having that option. I don't want to go and learn and lab all those combos. I really don't. Like, I know you can eventually, but Duo is pretty strong, low-key. Well, yeah, it's also because I combined Dahlia's dash to my macro. So I like to have that, like, dash on there. And then I just have, like, one assist. You know what I mean? So I have, like, a dash macro and, like, one assist. Nicely impressed. But I'm just not sure if they pair well. I know they... Oh, nice tech. I'm not sure if they pair well together. It's easy to get birthdayed. Yeah, that makes sense. Because my idea is that I would take Dahlia first, like how Moose was doing. But kind of learn how to play around it. And then take... WTF! And then what's it called? And then Dahlia would switch in with her super. And I would just give her all ice bullets. And then I would just do... I like the way that Pain Wheel, I like the way you demonstrated the overhead mix-ups as well. I'm pretty sure it's off of her... Is that her 2? It's her heavy punch? Her 2 heavy punch, or is that her
Roll camera and
pay wheel, tag out, and play? You got yourself a game plan. You're not wrong. Dahlia, excuse me. You're not wrong. Like, yeah, like I'm just thinking about all like the stuff that you were doing beforehand. Like, yo, if I had Dahlia's ice bullets while all those overheads were going, like the Pia and play lame. Yo, that sounds nasty. Like, that's the really cool thing about the really cool thing about not Happy Chaos, about Skullgirls that I like is that I can customize my playstyle for whatever I want to do. I mean, I don't need to take in Dragon Ball Fighters, which is what I'm basing a lot of all this stuff on. You need to take like a certain character. Like certain characters are dedicated to that spot. You know what I mean? But in this game, like I would say, like there's a wide variety of what you can do and what you can take. Like, keep in mind, I was a Beerus player. I love Beerus. Okay, there's no other character in any fighting game for some reason that can meet me the same standards as Ball Loops. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Only Beerus players know in the back of their head. When you do that, heavy Ball Loops? Come on now. I can't be the only one. Oh, my man getting put in a shoebox. Ooh, nice grab. Not fighting his way out of it, but missing character completely differently from someone else in this game, and that's not being assist. Yeah. The only 2 issues I have with Skullgirls while I'm learning it now is one, it's hardest. Yo, I don't care what anybody says, man. As much as I'm like happy-go-lucky, you know what I'm saying? Damn, nice combo. Like, damn, I like getting mixed up. Ain't nobody like getting just put in the corner and you just get mixed 24/7. So it's pretty hard to find people who are just like learning the same way you are. And then also, yo, the chip death. Yo, chip death can make me go crazy sometimes. Like if I'm full screen, I'm getting zoned out by a Peacock, and I'm just getting like, I just get chipped out. I'm like, damn, bro, that's like all my health bar right there. That's all the shit. Yeah, those are the only 2 things. Like I play lane wheel while some like Julia's being pressing. Yeah, no, like I like the way that you played pain wheel though. Like I like the overheads you were doing in the corner. I like the way you were taking your turn back. What sold me was the fact that you can armor through assist or armor through burst. I saw you armor through burst like once or twice in that set. I was like, yo, there's no way she could do that. Because in my head, I'm thinking like, how am I gonna bait this out? And now in my head, I'm like, yo, how am I gonna armor through this and call it a day? I don't know if that's like a hatred install specific thing, but golly, bro, I was like, damn. You could just make one, we could just hold that for no reason. There's probably like a specifics behind it. Don't get me wrong, but like, gold burst setups are cute. Yeah, just gross. That's all I needed. So you even said you telling me that's a setup. I'm thinking here saying that you just predicted it.
nice hairball.
That's where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? Like Guilty Gear Strive, like there really is not a lot of like, I would say setup past the fact that you're just predicting what they're gonna do on. Nice. Casual, turning it up a notch. Oh, what's another thing that I'm on pad, so I'm not sure if this is like a question for people who are veterans. But when it comes to jump canceling normals in this game, like what exactly are you looking for? In like, for example, Pain Wheel, like what is like when she jump cancels her normals? Are you doing it off of like a heavy button or a light button? I'm seeing like you're doing that, you're pairing it usually with like an assist when you jump in, or like you do an overhead. I'm seeing Philia do like two light kick, and then just do like a what's it called, or 2L, and then just do like overhead. Cause that's also a thing. Cause I know in Guilty Gear you could just jump cancel off of normals, right? But in this game, like I'm not really too sure if that's the same thing. Nice, keeping the pressure going. Could be playing a little bit of neutral. Nice movement. Okay, JL coming in clutch. She said. So we're light string and jump, but in the air only Robo Fortune has jump cancels. Okay, so what about block string? So let's say I have somebody on a block string, for example, like not even like, because I know about the jump cancel off normals part, but Like, what if it's like a... What if it's you know what I mean? What if it's like a block string? So like, let's say for example, I do like I do 2L, I don't want them to push block B again. Oh, if you launch an assist while they're blocking, then yeah, you can jump cancel it. Oh, for real? I didn't know that. So you do like 2K, then assist, then you jump cancel that. I didn't know that. If that's the case. Oh, launch their assist, I mean. Ah, I see. Makes sense. So, for example, you know what? Honestly, like, I'm asking too many questions, but the questions I'm asking are the questions that are going to... Oh, golly. Yo, that head... No head? I didn't think the head was going to come back and clutch for that. Top one. Nice. Finding a little bit of way out. Headless fortune. Eesh. But like, yeah, no, I'm asking a lot. Otherwise, you can't cancel it. Look at your frame down, and if you put. Ah, so if it's your plus, I see. Thank you. Nice grab. Good timing on the incoming. I see. I'm not gonna lie to you. You give me like. If I commit to this game for like a good amount, I will learn it pretty fast. Not to the extent that I'll be really good, but I will be able to make people sweat a little bit. That's the best part about what's it called that I've learned as well. That mix up. That's what I can do. Block strings, yeah, you know, I'm kind of cheeks. You telling me I can mash super? Oh, twice? Oh, tried to go for the double super, but not gonna be able to convert. Nice much block. Band is trying to find anything right now. Because the reverse options are so strong, yeah. Which is also really cool. So what would you say is a good way to practice block strings in this game while you're learning? Nice. You set the bot to block all? Or you set it to like push block in between certain situations. Well, I'm assuming that they also like they're not important as like you want to be, but you're resetting off of them. It's like how when someone told me like, oh, don't really care about learning how combos in Skullgirls, but you want to learn the resets off of those combos, so what you can get off of them, because that's honestly what I would say is way more important. Yeah, similar to that. Yeah. So I guess you just learn the resets in the block string. Or when you're plus enough to be able to go for like another one. Because golly, you can confirm off some necks in this game too. Hey, you're not, like I said, for a good amount of time, you're not going to hear a lot of commentary. You're going to hear a lot of questions. But at least you can enjoy this journey midway through while I enjoy this bewilderment that is... Honestly, Skullgirls has been like a wild ride, man. Watching the stuff that people are able to do. Nice, double super. No, not going to be able to hit it. Timing a little bit off. Did get the nasty overhead. Does ground your hit confirms? Yeah, that's what I've also been doing. I've been grinding out a lot of hit confirms with Dahlia. The anyone's felt kind of weird because of the way that her buttons. I honestly pick characters based off of their combo strings and how well their combos feel. Coming from Happy Chaos though, I'm willing to grind out a character because there's nothing harder than what's it called than reload loops where you don't know how to do those type of negative edging. I would say while you're still learning. Golly. I think go for the reset. Solo band. Trying to find his way in. Mix up instantly tick throw. Honestly, V, I'm just gonna have to get bodied. I'm gonna have to just get bodied non-stop. There's no other way to look at it. If I ask anybody in the server for games, I'm just gonna get bodied. And I'm okay with that. That's reality. Yeah, that's how you learn. You think. That's how I learn. Tears running down your face. That's how I learn. 6 feet of depression. How much meth did you have to smoke back in the day? How much meth did you have to cope with the fact that you just have to just get blocked 20%? What? Yeah. 2-100? Couldn't be me. No, it actually was me. I actually did something recently like that, to be honest with you. Death? No, not gonna be able to die, but ooh, he's dead. No, not gonna be able to convert. Oh, that's possible. He's dead. Casual. Sending Kelpie down. Sending Kelpie out. Casual, bro. And last minute clutch up. Hello? We love our first deaths. Yeah, first deaths of Skullgirls. Yeah, I just feel like, okay, this is my thing. This is what I'm gonna do. Cause my main ain't no bit. You know what I'm saying? My main ain't no, you know what I'm saying? We keep our strap on at all times. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kind of get used to the confirms and hit confirms of like, one of the 2 characters that I'm playing, which Dahlia is already kind of in check right now, and then the second one's probably gonna be the one that I need to figure out the most. And yeah, so we're gonna be having our grand final match, which is gonna be, I think it's gonna be Moosenhiem. Is this grand finals or is this losers finals? Casual. Can you give me a little update before you have to go get losers? Thank you. Losers finals. Losers finals. Losers round 2. Technically losers finals. Okay, losers finals. Great. Losers finals. Then we're gonna have grand finals coming up afterwards. So buckle up for some more Skullgirls action. You know, coming on this amazing Sunday night. You guys are enjoying it as much as I am learning as much as honestly, because this is a big learning experience. After this, I'm probably gonna boot up training room and just practice a little bit more, because that's all you guys can really do. All right. Okay. Yo, that parasol color, I had no comment. All I'm gonna say, no comment. Eesh. Ooh, did it go for a grab? Definitely had the opportunity. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to Fukua most likely. I'm just gonna go probably. I liked Fukua's combos, man. Fukua looked disgusting. I'm so indecisive in this game, man. Like, I love all the characters so much that they make me want to play the characters. You know what I mean? Like, I think now that I think of Fukua, I'm like, yo, those clone setups, you know what I mean? Were nasty. But I don't know how to mix up. I don't know how to mix people on. Fukua is sick though. Fukua is so sick. I'll figure it out. I'll probably make like a Twitter post. If you guys aren't following my Twitter, make sure you guys are following it at Saki the Creator, or you know, !HOH and join the Discord and come play some. Whose Vortex gives you the most joy? V, I don't know what the hell that is yet. You know what I'm saying? J. Kobar, I haven't been to Blizzard since the day I came out one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that is yet. I couldn't tell you what the experience was. Or a Vortex is. I haven't put anybody into that. Except for Black Dahlia, to be honest with you. When I call the girls on, I might ring that little bell, you know what I'm saying? Ring a ding ding. Call all the hoes in the area. All the free single ladies, you know what I'm saying? Ring a ding ding with the shotgun. Can we not do this whole...
Gentlemen and ladies,
Oh, a little bit faster on that. It actually would have got the conversion. I know conversion is gonna go for it too. Ooh, I like that conversion. I like that route. I'm gonna try that out too when I get back. We just call it a vortex. Oh, I know what the concept is. I know what it is. Like, I come from Dragon Ball, so like I know, and Marvel, so I know what that all is. I just dead ass just don't know what it is in this game, if you know what I mean. Pardon my wording. I just don't know what it is in that game, because I don't know what that could be in this game, because I haven't done it yet. I barely know. Honestly, I still mess up my throw buttons. 6-button fighters kill me on the inside. Alright, check this out after stream. Alright. No problem, bud. Nice grab. Ooh, the assist getting clapped up. Goomba stomps. I didn't know she had those. Parasol looks mad sick. I'm not as well. Like, a lot of characters in this game look sick. Yo, watch that be Zayat's guide on offensive pressure in Skullgirls. I will laugh. Yeah, I will laugh. At this point, and this is why I watch like that. I watch that Goons videos. Yo, he called the women! Call the girls! Call the girls! She gotta go! Just imagine you had that. No bitches? Ring a bell.
Let's get a round of applause for our contestants.
Ring this bell. No bitches? Ring the bell. They disappear. Okay, and we're gonna be going into our, hopefully not our final game. We're gonna be having a nice little run back.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Tina, what was that? Nice. Try to go for a reset. Nice blocks. Find himself in the corner instead. Very good way to manipulate the situation. Golly. Golly. I don't even know what happened to you, G. But now it's your turn, King. Nope. I take that back. Tick damage? Yeah, that's the call on the super. Nice jump. Sounds way out of the situation and the makeshift corner, but no parries? We don't got those? That's disgusting. That was like Happy Chaos JD that I just witnessed.
We have to do something about this homeless
I think we
situation.
got it.
Sick character too. GG's. That's gonna be losers finals. We're gonna be having a Moosenhiem coming up for grand finals versus. Pretty sure it's V. Pretty sure it's V. Buckle up. Okay, so it's gonna be have V up or Varianth for grand finals up against Moosenhiem. We got Varianth pairing from the winner side, and we got Moosenhiem playing from the loser side. Might see a reset, might not, but that's okay. And then we see Skullgirls, and that's the biggest, honestly, the biggest winner from this event as well. So we just get to see more Skullgirls. How you doing, Miss T? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. With the big band emote on deck. Hello. All right, get this grand finals going. We're gonna be having Moosenhiem versus Varianth coming up on stream. If you guys haven't already, please go support the players. Exclamation mark pot bracket. Exclamation mark pot. If you want to see who played in this small little tournament, go right over to exclamation mark bracket. You have Moosenhiem versus Varianth coming up. Okay. I'm trying to find this nice little way for me to transition over into the... There it is. Oh, this is the bracket. Yeah, we changed the challenge bracket. I completely forgot. Oh, that still says 3-0. And grand finals. Yeah, I hope everyone's having an amazing Sunday. Remember, I am Saki, the creator. If you guys like what we're seeing here on the MEDICI Tower, we're going to be hosting this every Sunday. It's a Sunday ladder where you guys can come in and play Skullgirls to your heart's content. Not at skill level, so please, 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 please. Come through. Show some love. And learn something, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm learning something right now. Ooh! See, now B was kind of showing me a lot with Painwheel, and this is honestly making me want to play the character. Oh, Miss T, oh, thank you so much for the follow. You unlocked the fabled CD. Ooh, nice grab on the incoming. Nice snipe. That's gonna be one for Moosenhiem. On the loser side of things. Let me go ahead and put that L next to his name. Not that he's gonna be getting one, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta do it. Seizure. Why does it do that? Does it do that for everybody? I just have a seizure every single time. I'm smelling toast every time I look at that. I'm done the final round. I promise you. Ah, this is gonna switch, isn't it? Son of a. Why y'all gotta do this to me? Napalm toss. Napalm toss. Nice. Took the shot. What is he gonna do with it? No, nothing. He brought the op, but he's not gonna be able to capitalize on the situation. Napalm toss. Nice check on the overhead. I'm watching the screen, and honestly, it's a very nice way that that Moosenhiem is using his projectiles to kind of hover over the shot. He's gonna have to find a way to reload just now, though, and he's gonna have to do a special reload too. Get that nice little bullet. Nice. Yeah. Just wants to do like. Honestly, I never even thought about this as a way to deal with zoners, because this bullet just travels the full screen regardless. It is a laser. Okay. It looks like we're gonna be not gonna be reloading. The bear trap's still up. We're gonna stop any ground assist moving forward. See, now I want to know why you threw that bomb. My man said, here's a parting gift. Take my life.
Take the shot.
Hatred install. Nice.
It's not so bad. Player 1 wins.
And B is going to be taking that game 1 apiece. But like I said, I'm actually, after this, I'm probably going to go into the lab, check out Painwheel's moves. I know that trials aren't really like a good way to kind of gauge how you're going to be playing a character, but it's a good way to kind of show you what their button structure is going to look like and how their combo structure is going to look like. You know what I mean? Like, I know that I'm seeing a lot of resets right now. I'm seeing a lot of really sick block strings and a lot of like guesses with armor. But I'm gonna be running a 2 squad, so I'm gonna be running Dahlia and Painwheel, but I'm not trying to choose whether I want Painwheel first or Dahlia first. Right now it's kind of just looking like combos. This reset. Bust overhead. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Because it hit, because of the JHS, and because you use the install, you can continue the combo with the. I never even thought of that. Because of the install hit grab. Nice pickup. Throws the assist. We still see install. Nice combo route. Honestly, I'm just learning a lot. And the cool thing about learning a character while you're learning it as well is that you see the combos in your head. A nice pickup. Oh, she has the bomb on her. She's dead. I think. Yeah, she's dead. That's actually a sick way to use it as well. One thing I also didn't realize that you can throw the bomb on the girls while she calls the girls in. You could actually make one of the shots. Just hold that bomb, and they can just become a suicide bomber the whole entire way through. It's so stupid, but it's cool. I like things like that. All right, game 3. Oh.
Show me what you're made of.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Ooh, nice. Nasty way to use 2 HS. Good. Almost baited the burst from the bear trap as well.
Ready, number 13.
Oh, you're getting shot. Oh, nice block. Cross up. See, like, I'm watching this and I'm like, I want to do this. I just want to do it. I just like the combo structure. I just want to do it. Alright, so it's 2-2 apiece. Oh, seizure! Every single time.
For my kingdom.
Let's do this in one take. Showtime! See you soon.
Nice combos. Good jump. Got a situation as well. But it's definitely gonna get switched out? No. Get that character in. Damage. Oh. Dead. But now we still have Painwheel. You click from Clash, Steve. We're talking Clash as literally League. Okay, one more hit. Now, really, one more hit. Varianth is your MEDICI Tower number 2 winner. Yeah. Small 30 today, boys and girls, but really good showing out. Honestly, very good Skullgirl play in general. I learned a lot. Yeah, GG's. GG's. To both players, to all players today, because you guys came out and showed some love and played, because dear God, you know what I'm saying? What it is. And if you did like the ladder system, you liked what you played today, make sure you guys share it out. You know, tell your homies. Unless I might have had the DQ to play in League of Legends class, yeah, it happens. But make sure you guys share the stream out, share the event out to your homies. We're gonna be hosting this next Sunday as well, so the more the merrier. You know what I mean? We hit at least 16 people. I'm getting a guaranteed $30 into the pot. So that means that 100% you're coming out with some money. So please let the people know. As long as there's 16 people, we get $30 in the pot guaranteed. That's a good amount of money. That means top 3, top 2 gets paid out. All right. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream off here. The VOD will be uploaded almost immediately, probably tomorrow. Expect the full 1 hour that it is. Yeah. And other than that, follow me on Twitter, !HOH and @Saki the Creator. Expect a lot coming forward for the Skullgirls community, and honestly, yeah.